Hello, yogis. All right. So we begin with our breathing. Remember, breathing through the nose, both the inhalation and the exhalation if you can. If your nose is stuffed, obviously you still have to continue to breathe, so you'd have to mouth breathe. But really, we want you to try to breathe through your nose. So take our index finger and our thumb together, palms up, spine lengthened, chest open, chin parallel to the floor. Just take a moment to try to match your inhalation to your exhalation so you balance your breath and give you a chance to be present in this moment as we begin the practice. All right, so we're going to open our eyes. Now, we're going to inhale, lengthen the spine. As we exhale, we're going to take the left ear towards the left shoulder, stretch the right side of your neck. We will come back to center. We inhale, we exhale, right ear, right shoulder. Remember, you don't hold your breath at any point. So I tell you to inhale and exhale, but you're not holding your breath. All right, back to center. Inhale, exhale. Left ear, left shoulder. And then back to center. Inhale, exhale. Right ear, right shoulder. All right, back to center once more. Left ear, left shoulder. And back to center. And right ear, right shoulder. All right, so back to center. Now we're going to make figure eights with our head. So we're going to inhale, look out on the left shoulder. Exhale the chin along the collarbone to the center of the chest. And then let your head come up. And then inhale. Look out your right shoulder. Exhale your chin along your collarbone, center of the chest. Head comes up. Inhale, left shoulder. Exhale the chin along the collarbone, center of the chest. Head comes up. Inhale, right shoulder. Exhale the chin along the collarbone, center of the chest. And the head comes up. And we'll do one more round. All right, so inhale, look out over the left shoulder. Exhale the chin along the collarbone, center of the chest. Let your head come up. And then inhale, right shoulder. Exhale the chin along the collarbone, center of the chest. Let the head come up. All right, now we're going to do our sun salutation. We're going to inhale the arms up overhead, interlace our fingers, turn our palms towards the ceiling. And then if you can, you want to try to straighten your arms. This lengthens your spine, good for your back. We're going to exhale, hinging at the hip. We're going to forward fold. We're going to inhale, come back up, and then we're going to take both hands onto the right thigh. We're going to lift the right leg, so we're going to wiggle the foot clockwise. We're going to come down, left leg clockwise. All right, and then your shoulders go back. So you got a mild back bend here. Inhale your arms up overhead. Interlace the fingers, turn the palms towards the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, back up. Let your palms come together, hands in front of the sternum, and we release down. Now we'll do the second one. So inhale up, interlace the fingers, turn the palms towards the ceiling. Exhale, hinge at the hip, forward fold. Inhale up, take both hands under the left thigh, lift the left leg, and then wiggle the foot counterclockwise. So left leg counterclockwise. And then right leg counterclockwise. All right, shoulders back, chest out. Inhale. Interlace the fingers, turn the palms toward the ceiling. Exhale, hinge at the hip, forward fold. Keep your neck in line with the spine. All right, come back up. Palms together, hands in front of sternum, release down. All right, take the right hand on the side of the chest, stretch out through the left side of the body. Exhale, you come over. Now, if you can, you take your hand behind your head, you touch your shoulder. Left hand, right shoulder. All right, back to center. We go the other way. So we always do both sides, right? Hatha, hatha, sun and moon. Exhale over. And then if you can, you go behind your head, you touch your shoulder. All right, now we want to gently twist. So you take the right hand on the left thigh, left hand on the left shoulder. Exhale, you twist to the left. And remember, if you twist far enough, take your left hand behind your back, hold your right thigh, so you get more of a twist. But your spine stays lengthened, right? And you're trying to keep your shoulders level. So you're not here, but here. Good. All right, come back to center. Left hand, right thigh, right hand, right shoulder. Exhale, twist. Look out over your shoulder. Wherever your eyes can see, your body can twist. It may not seem like it, but it's true. All right, now we're going to come back to center. So we're going to inhale the shoulders up, exhale back and down. Inhale up, exhale back and down. Go the other way. Inhale up, exhale forward and down. Inhale up, exhale forward and down. Take your right arm in front of your body parallel to the floor. Take your left elbow as close to your right shoulder as you can. Stay forward with your head and then stretch your shoulder out to the left side. We'll come back to center. We'll go the other way. Remember, it's good for you to smile and laugh, even if it's make-believe. You release endorphins. All right, come back. We'll try eagle arms, palms together, forearms together. Keep your forearms touching. Only go up as far as you can with your forearms touching. Don't go back towards your head. Go straight up. Or if you can, cross your elbows, take your palms together. But if it doesn't look like this, do it like this. All right, inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. One more, inhale up, exhale down. All right, and then you switch arms or palms together, forearms together. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. All right, come down. Inhale the shoulders up, exhale back and down. Go the other way. Inhale up, exhale forward and down. Arms out in front, thumbs face the floor. So take the left hand over the right hand. Try to interlace your fingers with your palms to touch. And exhale in and over and back. Exhale in and over. Find your own edge. However far you get, it's okay. No competition, no pain, no judgment. All right, now switch hands. Exhale, come in. And back. Exhale. All right, one more. Exhale. And back. All right, we're going to release. We're going to inhale the shoulders up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale up. Exhale, back and down. Go the other way. Inhale up. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale up. Exhale, forward and down. All right. So, take the left leg up. Take the right leg up. Hello. And then cross your ankles. So, left ankle over right. Right over left. Left over right. Right over left. Left over right. Right over left. Or you uncross. Inhale, point the toes. Exhale, flex. Right? Pointed, flexed. All right. Inhale, point, exhale, flex. Inhale, point, exhale, flex. One more. Inhale, point, and smile. Exhale, flex. All right. Make circles clockwise, both feet. And then counterclockwise. Right leg clockwise, left leg counterclockwise. And then switch directions. All right, and then we're going to release now. All right, let's take our yogic strap, towel, piece of rope, whatever you got around the house. Strap from your old bathrobe. All right, put the strap on your left foot around the balls of the toes. Take the strap in your left hand, and then inhale, straighten the leg. See how far up you can get, and then go out to the side. So left leg, left side. That's where we begin. Back to something. Then you walk your hand up the strap. See how close you get to your foot. Keep your leg straight. The tendency is to bend your knee. You want to keep your leg straight. You get a nice stretch in your hamstring. All right, then you switch hands. And you take the left leg out to the right side. All right, we'll come back to center. We're going to switch legs, switch feet. Strap goes on the balls of the toes. The strap is in your right hand. You're going to straighten your leg, come up, go out to the side. Make sure you don't fall out of the chair, right? Right. All right, back to center. Walk your hand up the strap. You get all the way up and hold your foot. You don't need the strap. Most of us are going to use a strap. All right, put the strap in your left hand. Take your leg out to the left side. All right, come back to center. Now we're going to put the strap around the balls, around both feet. You're trying to get the bottom of your feet, the soles of your feet to touch. You're going to inhale and see if you can get your feet off the floor, or you can come up. If you get high enough, you can hold your feet. So whatever works for you, right? It's your practice. You find your own edge. Where effort and ease meet. There's no pain in yoga, especially if you're doing Al's yoga. And this is Al's yoga. All right, then we're going to release down. Now we're going to use the strap again for shoulders. So we're going to take the strap over the left shoulder, strap in the left hand. Remember, you can do this standing or seated. You're going to take the left hand up and back. Your right hand goes to your lower back to hold the strap. Inhale, both hands, both shoulders, move. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more. Inhale up. Exhale down. And then see if you can walk your hand up the strap. Right. Try to get your left shoulder behind your head if you can. All right. Inhale, lengthen the spine. You stay here or exhale. Forward fold. And then we'll come back up and we're going to switch sides. So, strap goes on the right hand. Inhale up. Exhale back. So if you're doing this seated, you want to make sure there's room behind your back so that the back of the chair don't touch. And then you're going to take your left hand, hold the strap. Inhale, both hands, both shoulders move. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Try to get your right elbow behind your head. Walk your left hand up the strap. Right. Spine lengthen. You stay here or you exhale. Forward fold. And we'll come back up. And then we can release the strap. All right. So now, take the left ankle on top of the right thigh. We're going to inhale, come up on the balls of the toes of the right foot. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Remember, I'm mirror, so it looks the same as you. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. All right, now both hands go to shin. Hinge at the hip before we fold, and you come over. Neck stays in line with the spine. All right, come back up. Now, we hold the thigh, we hold the foot. So first thing is to try to lift the leg, ankle off the thigh, and you go side to side. Now, some people can come up here, put their palms together. Some people can put their elbow around their foot, elbow around their knee, and rock this way. All right. Now remember, you can do this seated. You can also do this in bed. Some people do this standing, but we're not going to do that. It'd be a little dangerous. Right? But there's always different ways to do all these poses. So you're opening the hips. All right, and we come down and we switch legs. Now I want to inhale up on the balls of the toes of the left foot. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more. Inhale up. Exhale down. All right, both hands go to shin. Hinging at the hip, forward fold. All right, come back up. Now, you see if you can lift. Here, 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 here. All right, and you gently rock. All right, and you come down. All right, so I guess at any point you can pause the tape, take a break, and then you come back to it, okay? So don't get too tired. All right, so we're going to do our warrior poses. So we're going to take the right leg out to the right side of the chair. We're going to take the left leg straight back. You're going to turn your shoulders and your hips to the right. Arms overhead, shoulder width apart. Now you can also interlace your fingers, turn your palms towards the ceiling, try to straighten your arms. All right, this is warrior one, so you're stretching up, lengthening the spine, good for your back. Then we're going to release the fingers, we're going to come to the side, warrior two. Now we're going to inhale, make two stop signs, exhale, hands down, inhale, make two stop signs, exhale down, inhale, exhale. All right, the palms face the floor. You're going to turn your right palm towards the ceiling, lean out, exhale, right arm up, left arm back. This is reverse warrior pose. And I like to look straight ahead. You'll see some people look up, but you don't want to compress the vertebrae in your neck. So if you look up and there's folds in the skin of your neck, that means you're compressing your vertebrae. If you can look up and keep your neck smooth, that's okay. All right, back to warrior two. And we're going to inhale, swivel, arms overhead, warrior one. All right, so now from here, we want to take an inhalation and we want to bend back, back, back. This is called crescent moon. And then we come back up to center. So your arms are shoulder width apart, your palms face each other. We're going to inhale, exhale, forward fold. Warrior three, the T pose, directional pose. All right, inhale, you come back up, and you come to seated. All right, so separate the knees further than the hips, and gently forward fold. All right, we're going to inhale, come back up. We're going to go the other way. So left leg goes to the side of the chair, right leg goes back. Arms overhead, shoulder width apart, palms face each other. So interlace the fingers, turn the palms towards the ceiling. Try to straighten your arms and lengthen your spine. Stretch up. All right, inhale, exhale, turn to the side, warrior two. All right, so you want to inhale, make two stop signs, exhale down. Inhale, two stop signs, exhale down. Inhale, two stop signs, exhale down. Palms face the floor. You're going to turn your left palm toward the ceiling, lean about 3 inches to the left, exhale. Left arm up, right arm back, reverse warrior. All right, and then back to warrior two. Swivel, arms overhead, warrior one. All right, we're going to inhale, bend back, 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 and then back to center. Inhale, exhale, warrior three, the T pose, directional pose. Okay, that's the end of that. All right, and you come back up, and we'll come back to seated. All right. All right, so we'll do lion's pose. Remember, whenever you exhale longer than you inhale, it relaxes you. So hopefully, if people are doing this, and you can see the difference in your body when you release your exhalation longer than your inhalation. Your relaxation response kicks in. Your heart rate, respiration, blood pressure are down. So it has a relaxing effect. And if you set an intention, and there's something that's bothering you, and you try to let it go with this raw, that helps too. All right, so take a deep inhalation, set your intention. Again, if you get lightheaded or dizzy when you do this, then you don't do the pose. You just try to sit, focus on your inhalation, focus on your exhalation. Try to make your exhalation longer than your inhalation. It has the same effect. You exhale longer than you inhale, relaxes you. Okay. Now we do one more. Exhale. Take a deep inhalation. So that's two. We're going to do three of these. All right. So exhale. Deep inhalation. All right. Now, group laughter. Well, you may not be in a group, but anyway, laughter is good for us, right? Release endorphins, improve our immune system. All right. So what do we have for today? Yesterday, I had to buy a new pair of scissors. The old pair just wasn't cutting it. The old pair just wasn't cutting it. All right, if you didn't get that, you can think about it after. Huh? All right. So good for you to laugh. All right. Okay, so now we'll do our self-massage. So when you do yoga, you try to release your ego. So, but eventually, if you practice enough, you can pat yourself on the back like that. But you don't have to do that. So you let go of your ego, yes? Okay. So now we want to do our eye exercise. So we're going to look straight ahead. Now just your eyes move, right? So we're going to take your eyes over to 3 o'clock and back to 9. 3, 9, 3, 9, 3, 9, 3, 9, 3, 9, 3, 9, 3, 9, 3, 9, 3, 9, back to center. 12, 6, 12, 6, 12, 6, 12, 6, 12, 6, 12, 6, 12, 6, 12, 6, 12, 6, 12, 6, 12, 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12. Then you come back to center, blink a few times. Okay. Now, take the right arm, palm up, straight arm, right, in front, and then take your left hand and bring the fingers down towards the floor. All right, then turn your fingers towards the ceiling, gently pull back. All right, fingers towards the floor, pull back on the back of the hand. All right, palm faces the ceiling on the left hand. Remember, try to keep your arms straight if you can, parallel to the floor. Turn your fingers towards the ceiling, gently pull back. All right, fingers towards the floor, gently pull back. All right, you release down. You inhale the shoulders up, exhale back and down. Inhale up, exhale back and down. Go the other way. Inhale up, exhale forward and down. Inhale up, exhale forward and down. Arms out to the side. Take your left hand to your right ribs, right hand to your left ribs, and give yourself a hug. And then you switch arms. Okay. And now it's time for Shavasana, relaxation. So we're going to lengthen the spine. We're trying to get the shoulders and the hips in a straight line, hips and knees in a straight line, knees and ankles in a straight line. It's called the Egyptian pose. All right, and then we're going to close our eyes. And without moving the body, bring your attention to your left foot. Let your left foot, leg, thigh, hip relax. Bring your attention to your right foot. Let your foot, your leg, your thigh, your hip relax. Now your stomach and your lower back relax. Your chest and your upper back relax. hand, arm, shoulder, relax. Your right hand, arm, shoulder, relax. Your neck, throat, mouth, jaw, relax. Your eyes, face, ears, scalp, relax. All the muscles in your body are relaxed. So try to focus your attention on your breath. If you have thoughts while you do this, try to let go of the thoughts. Return your attention to your breath. And allow yourself this time to relax. And now we'll bring our attention back into the room. We'll wiggle our hands, wiggle our feet. Start to bring your attention back into the room. We'll take our arms out the side, palms up, try to match the breath with the movement as we inhale up. Exhale down, movement and breath. Inhale. The palms come together, hands in front of the sternum. We end by saying namaste, which has many meanings. And like I honor you, you honor me. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. Be safe, be healthy. Namaste.